Okay, I'm back. Today I'd like to continue our series of Vulnhub. The virtual machine would be FSoft. And I will add the link into the description section below so that you can download it. Before we begin today's video, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. I do appreciate your help and support. So now let's just get started. To save time, I have already imported the virtual machine into the VMware workstation rather than VirtualBox. And I think this virtual machine is not so much stable. And you need maybe during the penetration testing, you need to restart the virtual machine several times. Okay, so now we can go inside the Kali Linux virtual machine. As you can see, I have already identified the IP address of the virtual machine as 194. Then I did the Mmap Scanning as usual, the usual options if you follow along my videos. So from the Mmap Scanning results, as you can see, there are several open ports like 21, 22, 53, 80, and I think 139 and 445, which are used by the Samba surface. And then the final one is 8314. And the actual version information, which is Nginx. And as I stated in the other videos, if the virtual machine or target has some surface which are related to the file sharing or file transferring service like FTP, like Samba, such surface always need to become our first objectives. But I can tell you for this virtual machine, we cannot get some very much useful information from the Samba surface and the FTP surface. I don't want the videos to be so long, so I'd like to pass this part or this step. Now let's go into the 80 ports section and launch our browser. And here, as you can see, there's some information like username, password. But I can tell you, I think the username, password, and also this encoded message are some sort of the rabbit hole. This information do not give us some, some benefits from the perspective of the penetration, or get the initial for the hold. Okay, so I will not do that. And now we can go to the robots file. Yeah, there's some files like a backup. We can open up the backup directory. Backup. There's some files like a password file, shadow file, and a secret. But I can tell you, of course, you can download these files into the Kali Linux, and then you can make analysis. But I can tell you, you will not find information. I mean, the useful information. I will not do that at this moment. So now let's go to this one, images. Nothing special here. And the next one is block. We can try to access this directory. Block. And this page, I think it's working and it's loading some information or content. Later, if you take a look at the status of the browser, you can know the browser is trying to look up the host name, the FSoft.hacking. And then we need to put this host name into host file. Yeah, now it's transferring data from the target. Just I mentioned at the very beginning, this virtual machine is not very stable, and the speed is a bit slow. I think so we need to be patient. I think from the title of this page, WordPress, so I think this directory is running some kinds of WordPress. Anyway, we just wait for this page to be loaded up. Yeah, as you can see here, the browser is trying to look up FSoft hacking. So we need to put this host name to the host file. Use vim and IP address FSoft hacking, right, and quit. So I think if we revisit this page, this time should be much quicker. So if the site is running WordPress, then we need to use WordPress Game to emulate username or sometimes the plugins, especially the vulnerable plugins. As you can see, yeah, this is very default WordPress page. Now we use the WordPress Game to block, and the option is E, which stands for emulation. No plugins are found, and now it's emulating users via passive and aggressive methods. And two users identified. The first one is FSoft, and the second one is admin. You know, in the default installation, maybe the admin is the administrator. So we can use the WordPress scan tool to crack the password for the admin. Although we can crack the password without problem, and the password is very simple, which is admin. But I can tell you, this virtual machine is very different. The admin is not actually administrator. The administrator is this one. And then you may be wondering, why don't we try to crack the password for this one? And when I did this virtual machine the first time, I did this, the crack the password for this user, but failed. And I don't want to do this at this moment. So what can we do? Maybe we need to move forward to another or the final port number. You remember that. We can use the GoBuster to do some directory emulation. And the port number, we can cut the Mmap. Port number is 8314. And the word list, this time we need to use another word list. The discovery web, this one, Raft. This is also very popular word list when we do the directory emulation. And we can put the extension option like that. As you can see, it's so quick to identify the directory backup too. And we can access this and download this file. We can copy, we can move, and we can cut. And now we got the username and password to connect to the database. You remember that the assets, we can access this directory. Assets. And this file will get us to this panel, which allow us to connect to the database. So we just use the username, this one, and put it in here. And password, yeah, very long password. And put it in here. So how about database? Database name is this one. We just copy, so we don't need to type in. Login. And I think as we log in, you can make immediate notice that this one, crack WordPress, and here has the username and the password. So I think now we can log in as this user. We can make a note. And also the username is this one. Okay, and now we can log in to the WordPress administrator panel blog, right? And then we can put the password. So it's loading. It's loading, yeah. We can put it in here. And the password is this one. Maybe I need to do it again. Weird. And paste in here. Login. Remind me later. And at the same time, we can prepare the reverse shell.php. You know, we can copy from my working directory. We need to do some modifications to modify the IP address to Kali Linux. And I always change port number to 555. And next, yeah, it's still loading. I think from here, administration email verification, we can know that indeed this user is administrator. And next, we need to get a reverse shell. And there are several different ways to do that. The first way, we can replace the 404.php template by our own reverse PHP reverse shell.php code. Then we can access this the updated 404.php file and get a reverse shell. But I can tell you, this way it cannot be working for this virtual machine. Next, when I did this virtual machine, I tried to utilize the module inside the Metasploit. You know, the module name is WP admin. But I failed to get the reverse shell at all. So maybe we can try to upload the reverse shell.php through plugins section or the media. And this site is very, very slow. We need to be very patient. Otherwise, you will miss the key point to get the initial foothold. Okay, and we can go to the media and we can add, and then we can upload this file. Yeah, although this file type is not permitted for security reasons, actually it works. But I think it needs some time to be effective. So I needed to pause the video, and then when the shell.php file is there, I mean on the target, and then I'll come back. Sorry, I'll come back. I think we need to, we cannot get the reverse shell by upload the reverse shell.php in the media section. We need to use the plugin. We can upload the reverse shell.php and as a plugin. Although it's presenting us this dialog to supply the FTP username and password, but actually the file is already there, as you can see here, and this is a new directory, and as we click here we uploaded this file. If we click this, of course at the Linux, I have already set up the listener first, and then we can click this file, and then we get the reverse shell, and we can check the version of Python. We can make it this shell to be interactive. pty spawn. And let's go to the home directory, go into the FSoft. Nothing there, and you know, at this point we need to elevate our privilege to root user, and we can check like a sudo, but this you can check by yourself. But I can tell you, www data can run in this box, in this virtual machine, doesn't have the sudo privilege at all. And then we can use the find command to find some suspicious files. Yes, screen, and we can go to the website of GTF opens in the screen, but doesn't have this binary. So I think we need to use the search sprite utility to see whether there is vulnerability for this command. We can open up another tab, search sprite screen. Here we can use this one, this shell script. So we need to make a copy of this path and use the M option to get this shell script onto inside this our working directory, and we can move rename to exploit sh, and then we need to upload this shell script to the target. This will be very easy. We can set up the web server by Python. Now we can navigate to temp directory. Use the wget to download exploit, and we need to make it executable. Exploit. Then we can run this shell script. As you can see, from the banner we can know we are the root user. We can navigate to root directory. We can get root flag here. Okay, we are the winner. So that's all I'd like to go through for this virtual machine. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.